Good evening once again, everybody. What an amazing day.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been so awesome. You know, Zoom is the funniest thing because I had to take the dog out a little while ago and I walked out thinking, where are all the people? And I forgot for a minute that I'm the only one in my house except the dog because y'all are all over the place. You know, thank goodness for this amazing technology that allows us to do this. We talked about this earlier, but I just really want to give another shout out. This has been the most amazing experience, and we could not have done it without the most amazing team. Reverend Dr. Bill Marcioni, Reverend Dr. Michelle Whittington, Reverend Mary Beth Spear, Reverend Michael Spear, and Reverend Dr. John Karn. Luke, would you unmute everybody so we can give them some loud love? There we go. Yay!
Thank you.
It's been such, thank you. It's been such an amazing day, and we're so grateful for the vision, the wisdom, the guidance, the patience, the dedication, and everything else. So we just appreciate you all so very, very much. And Luke as well, thank you so much for being with us to help with everything. Just a couple of reminders very quickly. We mentioned Speaker Series, which is a monthly event that Anton conducts on the fourth Thursday of the month. The next one is Thursday, April 29th, 9:00 a.m. Pacific time. Our guest will be Reverend Karen Russo. She's the author of The Money Keys and 2 other books, and she'll be talking about your spiritual money rhythm: give, receive, prosper. So we invite you to be with us again Thursday, April 29th, 9 a.m. Pacific time. If you're not available, we record every month Speaker Series event, and you can watch and listen to them on our YouTube channel. Also, conference and retreat, October 25th to the 29th at Unity Village. More information on our website, www.newthought.org. And once again, we thank so many people for their kindness and generosity today. Many people have donated, and we appreciate that so much. Your donations and your membership fees help us do what we do. So if membership feels good to you, please go to our website for more information. And if you'd like to donate, we appreciate it so much, and you can do it on the website with a debit or credit card. Talks will be, yes, we are recording, and the talks will be available later, and we'll be sending out an email with all the details on that. All right, so just one last time, it's been an amazing day, and we thank you all so much for being here, and for all of our contributors, our speakers, our musicians. Just an awesome time. Thank you all so much. So now we have a wonderful evening ahead of us, starting with Reverend Dr. Janine Burns, who will do our invocation and pray us in.
All righty, let's do this. I'm going to speak the word in the first person, and I invite you to resonate in your own consciousness. So let's take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now another deeper breath into the nose, out through the mouth. I take a really deep breath into the nose and out through the mouth. The amazing energy and power of spirit is moving through the affiliated New Thought Network virtual spring retreat in a powerful and remarkable way. This all-star concert is already a divine success because it is an excellent expression of the omni action, the omnipotence, the omnipresence and the omniscience of the creator of all that is. I relish in my conscious awareness of this power that expresses in me, through me, and as me. And tonight, this all-star concert is a marvelous manifestation of light and love of this one power. The musicians are divinely guided and inspired, and the energy of the concert is palpable. It's a feast for the soul. It's a joy for the heart. It's a delicious and wonderful way to connect with each other and the one spirit, the divine presence. The energy of the musicians and the whole concert as a whole is radiant. This energy ripples out and naturally blesses and heals and inspires all who partakes of it. And so I have an attitude of gratitude, knowing everything is in perfect order. I allow myself to kick back and relax, let go, and experience the awesome rhythm and energy of the all-star concert. And so it is, amen.
And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, Dr. Janine.
My pleasure.
It is my honor to introduce each of the four of these amazing musicians, starting with Amy Steinberg, formerly of San Diego, now in, where are you these days?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Asheville, North Carolina. You look fabulous. It is so good
Thank
to
you,
see
Zollik.
you.
It's a
Welcome.
reason to get dressed up for all of you.
Yeah, awesome. Welcome. We're so glad to have you.
Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure. Such a pleasure.
So it's all yours.
Go for it. Just go in,
Do it.
dive in. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Hello to all my fellow musicians, to Marcy and Daniel and Christy and Sydney. Hear me okay? I'm gonna take my view off of me so I'm not looking at myself and so I can see you. And instead of applauding, since we're muted, can you just like jazz hands when you want to applaud? We'll just like jazz hands it out, getting in the Zoom world of love. So I was thinking, I'm so excited to be here, to be affiliated with the affiliation of those who are affiliated with New Thought, right? And I was thinking, what am I? I'm definitely a New Thought artist, New Thought person, New Thought teacher, New Thought musician, but I'm a hedonistic, existential, yes, New Thought, something, I don't know. So I wanted to, go right in and get you ready for all these other artists by, just asking you, can we do it? Can we do it? Because what are we here for if not this? Let's make love. Yeah? Jazz hands? Anybody? Bueller? Let's create love. Come on. Let's produce pure truth with locked eyes and soul sighs from deep, deep within the sleep. Let's wake and make love all night, all morning, all day. We'll keep it going and going and going. And hey, soon, if we continue to love, the love we make will start showing and our spirits will grow, glowing lighter and brighter and bold. And we can hold it out like a long, perfect note. You see, Anton, our love song will have the time signature of eternity. If you and me, the two of us, can trust each other enough to bust open the heavenly gates right here, if we can just love away the fear, maybe, just maybe, the disdain will disappear and our heads and our hearts will clear. So I'm asking you, can we? Let's make love, let's create love. I say come on, you say come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's prolong this blissful inner space with a speed so graceful that we face the stars and then we pass them. Let's have ourselves a spiritually spawned orgasm. Where our bodies are not the tools we use, but we heat our sweet belief by just staring at the moon, that big, fat, beautiful moon. I want to make love to you everybody here on Zoom. It's true. I want to make love till you believe my love is true. Why? Because hate is undeniable. It's so reliable. If I say, I hate you, how easily you take that to be true. But if I say, I love you, you don't believe me. You think I'm deceiving and being fake. And this is the grand mother-father mistake. Take physics! It's simple to fall flat. That is why we sink into negativity and complacency so easily. So instead, tonight, let's get out of our heads. Let's go up, 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 up and above. And let's make love. Whoa, let's make love. Let's create love. You know what to do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Out of fairy dust and moonbeams and rainbows make the brain slow to a meditative state where we relate with rays of radiance that reach way beyond today and way beyond anything I could ever say. See, I'm trying to convey a thought you can feel if you hear it. I'm using these words to spark your spirit. And I know, they're just letters pressed together. So better. I just close my eyes, open my arms up like this, and send you all an extrasensory perceptive kiss. Did you get it? Do you get it? I say, let's make love, let's create love. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands. So interesting to play in a room to myself and to see you in little boxes. But this is it. This is the party that we're having tonight. So I woke up this morning and the first thing I heard was Reverend James Mellon telling me I am God. That is the best way to wake up. Yeah, is it? I feel like I wish I could just talk. I wish you could talk, but you're all muted and it's sad for me. But I also feel like I'm God and you're God and it's all good, right? So we're good. But I was thinking about how when he was talking about the quantum field and he was talking about how everything becomes connected and it's this, you're leaping into that next level of consciousness and it's beyond anything we know. It's in the question. It's living in the question. It's living in the mystery. It's the knowing that we don't know, right? That's kind of what I took out of that talk. The brilliance of knowing what you don't know. And I was painting all day. I was painting while I was listening and I was painting while I was listening to the different things that were going on today. And I painted dahlias all day. I'm learning to paint dahlias and they're very intricate, interesting flowers. And I'm painting them. And then to get ready tonight, I went to get in the hot tub. I have a hot tub, you guys. Aren't I so blessed? Can we just, yeah. If you have a hot tub, I'm happy for you. If you don't, I encourage you to get even one of those plastic ones if you have space for it, because that's what I have. And it was cheap and it's amazing and it's life-changing. But anyway, back to the dahlias. I was in the hot tub and I was lying in the hot tub looking up and I was feeling the sense of awe, the sense of God, the sense of connection, the sense of the quantum field. And all of a sudden I looked up at the sky and the clouds were a dahlia. I swear it was in the shape of exactly this massive dahlia of the clouds. And I think somebody might have slipped some kind of hallucinogenic in my Diet Coke. But I just wanted to share that story because it just happened. And it was so cool to see that magic that starts to happen when we open our minds, we open our hearts, we start living in that, what they call in recovery, the fourth dimension, we call, it's very cool. I'm very happy to be here. I'm just going to do a couple songs. You won't have to hear me ramble this much. This is hard when you can't tell me sing, like I can just ramble. Ooh, yeah. Oh gosh. And I'm nervous because I've never, played for an Anton conference. So, but it's okay.
You got this. You're okay.
I love you. Oh, I love you for unmuting.
You got it.
Man through the desert. Yeah. Write something in the comments because I can see you. Yeah. Hi, Olivia. I've walked in the ocean, climbed up a mountain, and I've sang in the wind. I've cried out in the moonlight, and I've drank that potion, wished in the fountain. And I lived in sin. Can I hear a hallelujah? I keep searching for an answer to make me complete. But every time I think that I found it, shifts under my feet. I said every moment is a blessing. Hi, Jonathan. And every love is like a light. And beauty comes with every sunrise. Living is the purpose, living is the purpose, living is the purpose, yeah. Living is the purpose of life. Whoa. I talk to the goddess, lie in the night, dance with the devil, and I screamed at the storm. I've held hands with the holy, and I've touched the divine. I've plucked every petal, and again I've been born. I keep searching for an answer to make me complete. But every time I think that I found it, the ground shifts under my feet. What I know is every moment is a blessing. Amen. Yes. Come on. Every love is like a light, and beauty comes with every sunrise. And living is the purpose. Living is the purpose. Living is the purpose. Yeah. Living is the purpose of life. Oh, yeah. And I said, every kiss is a wonder, and every heart is like a shooting star, and you are perfect. You are perfect in this moment. So live out loud, 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 and just be who you are. You be you. Everyone else is taken. That's right. Hey. So I said, be who you are. Be who you are. You got to be who you are. Oh, be who you are. Be who you are. You got to be who you are. 'Cause living, it is the purpose of life. Oh, whoa. All right, so good to see everybody's faces. Thank you for the kind compliments and you know, energy. And how's everybody doing? Are we feeling good? Okay, so I do a rating system. Like 1 is I feel like shit. 5 is I feel amazing. Put up your fingers. Where are you? Number 1 is I feel 5. I feel amazing. Yeah, and you think about it, like jazz hands is like 5s. I'm 5s. So I'm 5 anytime I'm singing. And so thank you so much for letting me do this, letting me sing, inviting me to, thanks to Rev Bill. I'm just going to do a few more for you. I just wanted to presence the awareness. I'm sorry, that was probably really poppy pee. I wanted to presence the awareness of grace for a moment because of the time that we're living in, the things that we're going through. This teaching is so powerful. And yes, I am God. I feel that. I feel that connection to the divine. And I also know that there's times when I myself have to drop to my knees and sort of surrender control, surrender that knowingness, and give something to grace, whatever that is. And as a Jew, you know, I didn't learn the concept of grace until later in life. So that sounds bad. Like Jews have no grace. I don't mean it that way. I just think grace is a very Christian idea. I do. This idea that, you know, you are absolved of all your sins. We don't talk about sins and stuff like that growing up. We talk about kugel and corned beef. I don't know if you're finding me humorous, but that's okay. I'm finding me humorous. And anyway, so this is my song called Grace. And I wanted to, you know, because I'm all fun and games, and I really love to make people smile and feel good and laugh. But I also wanted to presence this awareness for anybody that's going through something where, you know what, they're having a hard time finding that, you know, that power, that presence. Surrender to grace. What a gift. Thanks, Abigail. When the shadows fall all around and the day disappears without a trace, when the blackness of night drops down, I call on grace. grace, grace. When the lonely is too much to bear, and the world feels like a cage, when nothing is easy or fair, I call on grace, grace, grace. And this life can make you wonder the meaning of it all, and it feels just like you're going under when you fall, 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 fall into the hands of hope, the hands of faith, the hands of peaceful grace, grace. At the bottom of autumn's wave, the trees shed their leaves, leaving space, and that emptiness frees up a place where we can call on grace, grace, grace. And this life can make you wonder the meaning of it all, and it feels just like you're going under when you fall, 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 fall into the hands of hope, hands of faith, the hands of peaceful grace, grace. When the shadows fall all around and the day disappears without a trace, when the blackness of night drops down, I call on grace, grace, grace. Calling on grace, grace, grace. I think I might have time for one more. I'm not sure. Jerry.
Oh, go right ahead.
Sure.
Yes.
If I
Better
had
to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I wanted to say, I'm glad I'm making you laugh. And yes, this is an amethyst. It was a gift I bought for myself because that's my favorite person to buy gifts for. The paintings are mine, yes.
Wow.
Everything's for sale on my body. I love that Mary Beth just laughed. Thank you for laughing at that. I'm in the jewelry business. Let's see here. I was going to do either one step, or exactly. What should I play? Anybody have a song of mine? I have a fan. I know Christy Snow is here and she's my fan. Christy, what do you want to hear? Am I for sale? Always. Absolutely. Yes. One step or exactly. Those are the two that I had picked out. So which one of those two? I'm going to do one step. Because you know what? At Associated New Thought, affiliated New Thought Network, right? I thought it was associated until today, affiliated. This is like New Thought 101 song. This is for anybody who's new. Anybody who's new to New Thought? Is anybody here new to New Thought? Or this is all like a bunch of ministers and people who are like deep in the rabbit hole, right? We're all deep in the rabbit hole. So you don't really need this one, but it's always good to be reminded. One step, one step. Old-time religion is a box I do not fit in. I am metaphysical, I am transcendent. Change a situation by changing your mind. Raise the vibration by knowing you are divine. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. I surrender to the presence of God in me. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. I am practicing the presence of the goddess in me. Oh. What do you believe? You've got to know your truth. Pure potential possibility, that is you. When you stand in opposition, you perpetuate the thing. What you resist persists, so let love be what you bring. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. I surrender to the presence of God in me. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. I am practicing the presence of the Whoa, make a mental path, one step, just do. Surrender to the presence of the God in you. Make a mental path, one step, just do. Practicing the presence of the goddess in you. All right, so amysteinberg.net is where you can find me, or you can just Google me. I love to be Googled. Sometimes I'll just get a feeling, like I'll get like the shiver up and down my body, and I'll be like, I think somebody just Googled me. Thank you, John. I got some smiles. Yeah, I'm feeling goofy tonight. All right. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of this concert. I can't wait to hear everybody. Follow your intuition and the passion that you got. Be pulled by your vision, don't get pushed by your thoughts. Everything experienced is energetic, so be aware of energy you give and you get it. Out of the routine, slip into observer state. Change your mind by changing habits, choose a different way. Say yes to your highest and your best, 'cause what you desire you could straight up manifest. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. Surrender to the presence of God in me. Make a mental path, one step, repeat. Practicing the presence of the goddess. Oh, one step, one step, one step. Such an honor to be with you tonight. Such an honor. Hope you all remember how freaking amazing you are, that you even exist. You are a miracle. What a blessing to meet all of you virtually. And one last time, can you give me some jazz hands? Thank you.
Amy Steinberg, thank you so much. Awesome to see you. Great to have you with us. Living is the purpose of life. Boy, that sounds like a Sunday talk, doesn't it? That was a great song. Everything was just wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. Daniel Nahmod is having technical difficulties, so he is working on that. And in the meantime, Christy Snow.
I'm here. What happened?
Did you get a chance to check your check and tech your tech?
I don't know whether to say yes to that question.
Well, then go next and see what happens.
Okay.
It's up to you. I can wait if you want me to wait. What's your guys? You want to start? Okay. All right.
Okay. Daniel, it was so your sessions this morning were absolutely awesome. We are so honored to have you here. Thank you so much.
You are very kind. Thank you for saying hello and welcoming me even yesterday. That was very nice. I appreciate it.
Truly my pleasure.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. this is my last song, if this is my final day, if tomorrow I'll be gone, what do I want to say? If this is my last song, if it's my time to go, when my body's moved on, what will I have to show? Oh, but fortune and fame, they scatter to the wind. The things that make a name just don't matter in the end. But is the world a little more peaceful? Oceans and skies a little more blue? Is humankind a little bit wiser about the good that we can do? Does the sun shine a little bit brighter where before there was only rain? If so, then I'm glad I came. If these are my last words for all of the earth to hear, if all that I have ever been is about to disappear, if these are my last words, there's nothing that I need to say. I have only tried to serve. It's never been about talking anyway. So much hurt there is to heal, it's hard to understand. All I can hope to feel is that I am doing what I can. Is the world a little more peaceful? Oceans and skies a little more blue? Is humankind a little bit wiser about the good that we can do? Does the sun shine a little bit brighter where before there was only rain? If so, then I'm glad I came. Have I given hope to the hopeless? Has a hungry soul been fed? Has a child stood a little bit taller 'cause of something that I said? Have I left a little kindness? Have I eased a little pain? If so, then I'm glad I came. For that, I'm so glad I came. If this is my last song, what do I leave behind? What do I pass on if I am out of time? This one's based on a true story. Lately I've been thinking about what motivates me to give a couple dollars to a stranger on the street, to hold the door, carry groceries, help a neighbor in need. When history repeats itself in headlines every day, Solutions never big enough for problems that we face. As a man, as a dad, what difference can I make? 'Cause I know better than to think I'll be remembered for a favor or a quarter or a smile. Oh, but maybe before I return to sender, I can do one thing worthwhile. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to raise a kind child. Sure would help if our boy went and got an MBA and took care of his artist mom and dad in their old age. But let's face it, Wall Street probably isn't in his DNA. But when his first grade teacher said she wanted us to know, it's Jude who always comforts any kid who sits alone. There's just so much pride my heart can take. My retirement can wait. Cause I know better than to think I'll be remembered for a fortune or a pension or a prize. Oh, but maybe before I return to sender, I'll have done one thing worthwhile. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to raise a kind child. I don't want him to think the world is his to save. It's too much pressure anyway, it can't be done. I don't want him to think he has to be a saint, 'cause the truth is, saints don't have any fun. Mostly I just hope, my boy, you'll come to understand. No 401k or GPA can make a happy man. It's having roots, doing good, helping out where you can. So put down roots, do some good, take somebody's hand. And you'll know better than most what really matters, what makes living this life worthwhile. And there may come a day your own kids will remember how their granddad used to say with a smile that he raised
Okay.
a kind child. Love is my decision. It's up to me to give up my heart. Love is my decision. No one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision, my decision. right here and now. My decision right here and now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing light so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Wanna sing with me? Get ready. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. I'm diving into the deepest kind of love, into the deepest kind of love, the sweetest kind of life, into the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Get ready, get ready, my soul. Love is my decision. It's up to me to dance down that road. Love is my decision. No one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision. My decision right here and now. My decision right here and now. There's one power, invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power, indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth. As simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord. Call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angel's wings, or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love in you and me. We speak so many languages, different clothing, color, different names. But different is only dangerous when we forget that in the heart we're all the same. We'll remember once we close our eyes to see that such distances were never meant to be. Call it God, call it Spirit, Jesus or Lord. Call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, Hashem or heaven's door. It's Muhammad, it's your mind, it's your soul, or it's your verse, it's music, Mother Earth, or Father Time. But whatever name you give it, it's all in power, can't you see? Whatever name you give it, it's the very air we breathe. It's the power of the love in you and me. One power, yeah. One power is what we are. The freedom of forgiveness. It's the sweetness of release. It's the joy of inspiration. Of holiness. The boundlessness of space. It's the beauty of a baby. The serenity of sleep. It's the anger we abandon.
Well,
If I describe an interruption like that as painful, it understates it by quite a bit. I don't actually know how long ago you lost me. All of a sudden, my screen went blank. Okay, well, let's just go to a
30
final song. I'm
seconds.
so sorry, everybody. So, you know, oh, can you hear me now?
Mostly.
Wow. I have done, by last count, is about 180 live shows on Facebook in the last year. 180. And then about another 75 church services of all kinds, maybe more. And I've never had churches like this, so I really sincerely apologize. It breaks my heart to have a song interrupted like that. Anyway, well, can we give a shot to the final song? Let's.
Sure.
Or do we not have enough signal to try? We do have enough signal to try. All right. I don't know what's happening. My family is on internet lockdown when I do my shows, so I know it's not them, and I know it's not my laptop, so I don't know. Anyway, Anyway, that was intended to be kind of a more or less continuous, bit of music for you all. After a day of a lot of talking, obviously. And I will say that that the song I'm about to do is a little different than anything else I've ever done or performed or written. And I will also say that I do want to mention, it comes to mind to mention my friend Michelle Whittington, who set up my appearance here today. And I was thinking about and talking about with a friend of mine, Lonnie, today and yesterday. So just so you know, I was Michelle. I was singing a last song in honor of your husband and you. So this is so. And by the way, if you're interested in all those Facebook shows, every Monday night I'm live, but all 100 and whatever they are all on my Facebook page, Daniel Nahmod USA, for free. They're intended as a gift. That's how they've always been meant since March 20th of last year when I started doing them, and never stopped. All kinds of things, interviews and meditations and concerts, and now the grand finale after one of the more brutal interruptions I've ever experienced in the middle of a song. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to click here to share. This is the only song in 23 years that I perform with a track, and you're about to understand why. I mentioned my bubby today in my talk. My grandparents are Holocaust survivors, and my parents are both attorneys, and I have gone on to make this kind of music that's kind of impossible to describe, especially to a stranger on an airplane. I've got nothing to tell a stranger on an airplane about what I do for a living. It's not on the radio. It's not Christian music. I don't know what it is. What I do know is that it's very, very deeply heartfelt, and it's kind of a force within me that I've been unable to stop, no matter how much I would like to write something that's actually on the radio. But this song I'm about to do for you really gave me some clarity about how many different ways and from how many different directions and how many different people I was influenced and inspired to do what I do, and that it's not an aberration. There's a long line of people that it was really, really fun to assemble this song and pay tribute to some of the most inspiring and beautiful and uplifting songs that I'm aware of in the world. And also to clarify for myself how my ancestry and my family history informs way beneath my surface, way in my spine, has informed and prompted me to do the thing that I do, which is kind of above all else, I am trying, and this is not to sound noble, this is something I can't stop doing. It's not always practical. I wish I would do something else sometimes. Trying to make the world a better place with music, one song at a time, one little act of kindness at a time. It's what I try to do with my music. Bring down the walls for 5 minutes at a time. Every time I sing one power, that's what I mean it to do. So this song that I'll close with right now gave me a clarity I'd never had about what it is I do, why I do it, and who inspired and modeled me for me to do it. Thanks for having me. Let's see how this works with the shared track, and I appreciate it, and I apologize again for the interruptions. Here we go. I could sing about mistakes that I made. It hurts. I could sing about my aches and pains. But it seems the world has its hurts. Shadows are everywhere. I decided to cry. There's plenty of songs about love. I'm gonna sing about love. Gonna sing about love. Lift somebody up instead of talking about tough luck. I can't deny about the glory, grand gold. I cannot lie. I still wish on high. My eyes and my heart will close, but it seems to me my family escaped the war, and they never sang anymore. They lost everything they had, and if a song is all I can hear, I'm gonna sing about love. Gonna sing about love. Lift somebody up. I'm gonna sing about love. Instead of talking about tough luck. Whoa, no more tough luck. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Gonna take my cue from you. I look at you. I'm gonna sing about love. Full of silence, those run away. I left over overcome Bob Marley. Distraction was the knowledge of what for you doing the main thing that we're gonna survive. From the ground wants us to live like we are dying. Aretha got our ESP that made it from the world we see. Tom Petty, King Falls, Leanne, Hope and Dan, Josh Grover, Rachel Duff, people hurting, R.E.M. understands. Irving Lee, bless the USA, Ken Morrison, ushered in a brand new day. Whitney sang about the great love of all. Johnny Nash can see clearly now the rain won't fall. Pink knows we're beautiful. Christina does too. Leanne sees us shining like a diamond. We keep walking like a food fight. It's like the power bubble from the dead. Marley is a climber. Andy Grammer keeps his head up. Bill Withers, we can lean on him. Natasha's unwritten. Taylor Swift, it's off again. Lady Gaga was born this way. Jason Mraz, who would rather be our friend today? The Black Eyed Peas wonder where is the love. Des, thank God, a beating journey, never stop believing in us. Simon over troubled water made a bridge. Elton John lit a candle for Diana. He did. It's the same love. Macklemore was moved to pray. Disney made Rainbow with an ukulele. James Brown, loud and proud. Bruce Springsteen laid it out the way it is. The Queen made us into champions. You too, Dr. King and the power of one. Sam Cooke made you look king. Still has come. Peter Gabriel ain't giving up on us. Just that we are the world. Save lives. So star they couldn't get. Irene Carroll, what a feeling alive. Pharrell made us happy. Katy Perry lit a firework in the sky. Carole King, he's got a friend. Switchfoot dared us all to move again. Paul McCartney's words of wisdom were to let it be. And the weight of the world was taken off by Aloe Black and a beat. So what do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sing about love. Sing about love. Lift somebody up. Instead of talking about tough luck, I'm gonna sing about love. There you go.
Wow. Daniel Nahmod, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jerry.
A great pleasure. Thank you so much. All right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Christy Snow. I don't like the expression old friend. I prefer friend of long standing that I haven't seen in a really long time. It's so great to see you and welcome. So glad to have you with us.
So great to be here, and I love you dearly.
Love you too.
And okay, who do I need to talk to about putting me after Daniel, who makes me cry every single time? Is that you, Bill? That was beautiful. Amy always gets me singing and crying too, but Daniel, you really forget about any technical glitches, sweetheart. That was very moving and beautiful, and I cried several times. And if you're not a singer, you don't know that it's a little challenging to sing after you cry.
Thanks, Christy.
But you know, that's what you do. You show up, and you show up as love everywhere you go, and all of you do. And I just so appreciate you being in my life. And I'm hearing a little extra. Thanks, sweetie. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of this day and for doing what you do. And that goes to all of you, because showing up and being the love is what it's all about. So let's sing about that, shall we? Let's make sure the guitar's turned on. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're good. Show up and be love. Be the smile you're dreaming of. We're here to give and receive love. Won't you show up and be love? Be that heart you're dreaming of. We are here to be love. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, you are. Oh, you're welcome here. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, you are loved and wanted here. So show up and be love. Be the smile you're dreaming of. We're here to give and receive love. Won't you show up and be love? Be that heart you're dreaming of. We are here to be loved. Many rivers, just one well. All unique expressions of life. When one is silenced, I'll be a voice. I will stand beside you for what's right. So show up and be love. Be the smile you're dreaming of. We're here to give and receive love. Won't you show up and be love? Be that heart you're dreaming of. We are here to be loved. You gotta be it if you wanna see it. All that love you're craving in the world. We're the ones to make the difference. We're the ones that we've been waiting for. So show up and be love. Be the smile you're dreaming of. We're here to give and receive love. Won't you show up and be love? Be that heart you're dreaming of. We are here to be loved. We are here to be loved. Yes, we are here to be loved. Whew, yes, we are here to be loved, here to be loved, and y'all are doing such a fine job of that. Sometimes, though, we can't get out of our own way to do that. I'll speak for myself anyway. In the past. And so I wrote a song to help. I always write songs to help me, and then I share them with you. So I wrote a song to help me, a pep talk to my inner child, a pep talk to myself years ago, and swore I would never sing it to anyone. I just wrote it for me. Thank you very much. And it's now on 2 CDs, and it's my most requested song. And I realize it's because we all need it. We all need to remember that we are safe in our own skin, right? We have such a tendency to want to pack on protection and pack on defenses when stressors happen, right? So anyway, this is the song that helped me get to the place to be able to show up and be. I hope you will use it as comfort or encouragement or a reminder that you're good, you're safe. I am safe now. I am fine. I am fine. once I slowed down, the world would come crashing to my feet. To keep it all afloat and keep the balls up in the air, the facade I just couldn't see. Not to lay this all to rest in peace, to invest and let the pieces fall where they may. 'Cause I am safe inside myself, looking out to no one else for the answers only I can testify. Safe inside myself, for the first time I have felt that alone or not, I will be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. Well, it took 30 years, but now I see the little girl behind the tears. I reach out for her hand and she takes mine. Now I am complete, I am where I'm supposed to be. I have and am enough, yeah, I'm alright. Sometimes I sing these words to convince myself. I'm told to first pretend until I believe that I am fine. I am fine. I am alright. And I am safe inside myself, looking out to no one else for the answers only I can testify. Safe inside myself, for the first time I have felt that alone or not, I will be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I cannot be all things to everyone, and what's more, I don't wanna be, no, not perfect in every test, but enough nonetheless. If for no one else, for me. And I am safe inside myself, looking out to no one else for the answers only I can testify. Safe inside myself, for the first time I have felt that alone or not, I will be alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I am fine. I am fine. I am alright. I am fine. You are fine. We are alright. Whew. Oh, we are. We are just fine, even when we're like, why are we still doing this? Why are we still doing this? You never know who you're speaking to. I've learned that with this song, with that song. And I've learned that with a lot of you. because of your songs or your talks. I remember being at a New Thought conference once, and I was ready to quit. I was done, I was ready to throw it in. And this minister I respected very much and stood up and said, "So I was ready to quit." And I was like, "What?" And then, you know, I can think of many, many times that Amy Steinberg's music has gotten me through something. Daniel Nahmod's, Marcy, when my sweet dog Max of 15 years left this plane, I put her song Breathe on repeat and just listened to it over and over and over. So we never know, right, when someone is really going to hear something that we say or sing. And so it's like Daniel said, we just keep doing it because we can't not do it. So I encourage all of you, whether you're a singer or a minister or whatever it is, just showing up and being the love. Just keep doing it. You never know who you're impacting. And as it says in the story of Nehemiah, we're doing a great work and we just can't come down, right? He's rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem. He's doing his thing. Y'all know the story. And the people keep sending, the people that want to kill him keep sending messengers saying, "Hey, buddy, come over here. My guy wants to talk to you." And he's like, I got no time. I'm busy. I'm working. Leave me alone. Finally, he turns and he says, "I'm doing a great work and I cannot come down." So remember that you're doing a great work and that you cannot come down. I wrote this song inspired by that story. And now I have a cute little nephew named Nehemiah. Anyway, here we go. It's called Live Free. I'm tired of twisting in the wind to see which way it's gonna blow me now. I just won't live like that again. Gonna choose a different path some way, somehow. I gotta live free. I gotta live for me. I'm tired of twisting in the wind to see which way it's gonna blow me now. So with my heels I'm digging in, I'm gonna hold myself to higher ground. I gotta live free. I gotta live for me. No longer twisting in the wind, the strength of who and how I am I have found. I've come so far and worked so hard from living my life, I will not back down. I gotta live free. I gotta live for me. Every moment is a choice point. Every thought is a creative one. So how, tell me, how are you? Gonna live now. I gotta live free. I gotta live for me. I gotta live free. I gotta live for me. Live free. Live free. Live free. Do you, boo, do you. Keep doing it. So, have you noticed that somewhere around, I don't know, May of last year, maybe even April, people stopped breathing below here? me included, I had to remind myself to breathe all the way. Breathe, just breathe. And so sometimes I sing this song to remind myself to just breathe like I'm on an island named Kauai. Closing my eyes to the busy world outside, as if my eyelids hold the key to my ability to breathe. Imagining no deadlines and no constraints on my time as I drift to where the music carries me. Timeless as a breeze on a blue Kauai day, wind blowing the peace through my soul. Feeling the warm sun without a care in the world, 'cause this moment is all I can know. Worries keep trying to pry my mind off the island and force me to feel them weighing me down. But I know the truth is I can't have this at the ocean or in the middle of my town. Timeless as a breeze on a blue Kauai day, wind blowing the peace through my soul. Feeling the warm sun without a care in the world, 'cause this moment is all I can know. Fearless in this moment, I am free. I'm open to the world and it's open to me. Timeless as a breeze on a blue Kauai day, wind blowing the peace through my soul. Feeling the warm sun without a care in the world, 'cause this moment is all I can know. This moment is all I can know. This moment is all I can know. Oh, isn't that the truth? This now moment. Y'all, thank you so much for having me. I want to close out tonight with a little, just a lullaby for the heart, little love songs for the heart. A little mashup, as my friend Amy Steinberg would say. And I'm going to segue from two of my little chants that I put together into one that was written by my dear friend Linda Webb Kakaba, because I think of her when I attend things like this. If she were still on this earthly plane, she would definitely be here shouting out her music, and what a formidable force and presence that woman was. Anyway, thank you so much for letting me join you today. It's been a treasure, and I appreciate and love each and every one of you. So what I know is that when we open to the presence of love in a deeper way, surrender into it, into that power and presence that resides within, we can just allow it to flow through us and lead us. So let this be your prayer tonight if you choose to just open and surrender and flow with love. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. We are opening. We are opening. Our hearts are ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. Love flows through me. Love flows through me. Strong and stronger, infinitely I feel love flow through me. Through me. Light shines through me. Light shines through me. Strong and stronger, infinitely I feel light shine through me. Through me. Peace pour I love you. I bless you. And I thank you, y'all.
Christy Snow, thank you so very, very much. Great to see you. Thank you so much for being with us. All right, Marcy Baruch, a friend of longstanding, not an old friend, a dear friend of longstanding, and an Anton member. Welcome.
And Marcy should be in from the sound check room any second now.
Ah, okay.
Is our mic on?
Mhm.
Hi, everybody.
There you are. So good to see you. Welcome.
So good to see you, Jerry, and everybody. This is my dear friend Guyan right here. Guyan Gregory Long brought him to join us. And you can't see him at the moment, but over here is our dear friend Ken playing some guitar. Ken's hand. Oh, y'all. Wow. What a day. Just what a day. We are walking each other home, drawn by the pull of love. We are walking each other home, drawn by the pull of love. We are walking each other home, drawn by the pull of love. We are walking, honey, each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. Love is the magnetizing power. Love is the harmonizing power. Love is the unifying power as we walk each other home. Sing with us. We are walking each other home, drawn by the pull of love. Yes, we are now. We are walking each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. Oh, feel it now. We are walking each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. We are walking each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. Love is the magnetizing power, harmonizing. Love is the unifying power, harmonizing. Love now unifying is the unifying power as we walk each other home. We are walking each other home, drawn by the pull of love. Evolution is pulling us now. We are walking each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. We are walking each other home, and we're drawn by the pull of love. We are walking each other home, we're drawn by the pull of love, drawn by the pull of love, and we're drawn by the pull of love. So good to be with you all, knowing that whether we are arm in arm physically or part of this quantum field and part of this unknown, unseen, thank God sometimes I have no idea what's going on. Something in us is walking itself home through us. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of that with you. Thank you. As I introduced before, this is my dear friend, Guyan Gregory Long. And together with Ken, we co-lead a program called Igniting the Fire of the Heart. And it is interspiritual and evolutionary. And I'm going to let Guyan tell you a little bit more about it and offer something that I think you all are going to love.
Beautiful. Well, it's great to be with a group of beloveds who are both in the box and out of the box, on the nascent edge of our emerging spirituality and our emerging showing up with the most authenticity and inclusion and aliveness in the via creativa. So with Igniting the Fire of the Heart, we merge ancient wisdom with the emerging spirit of via creativa and encourage inclusion from many different traditions around the world. And our community goes deep and we go high, and sometimes we do both at the same time. And perhaps this next piece will be that as well. This is a story. The amazing thing about it is that it's a true story. Four. So once upon a time, we all remember that time, don't we? The time when those visions come strong, and sometimes those visions can be very inconvenient. I think you all know what I'm talking about. But they're powerful and they're lasting. And this is a story about a vision that a keeper of the sacred rhythm had in his village in Senegal, a remote village. He knew all the stories, all the songs, and all the dances and all the drumming rhythms of the village. And although he loved them all, there was one in particular that really moved him, and that rhythm went something like this. So he was going about living his life, enjoying the connection in the village where everyone was connected. Everyone was each other's aunt, uncle, brother, sister, niece, nephew, son, daughter, non-binary, binary. There was everyone included, no one excluded. And he was very happy. He had no desire to leave this nurturing village except for one thing. He had this very inconvenient vision that just wouldn't go away. You all know the kind of vision I'm talking about, don't you? So he tried to shove it down because he didn't want to leave. But it kept coming and coming. And so when that happened, he met with the elders and told the elders, look, I'm having this vision about leaving the comfort of the village, the safety of the village. Now keep in mind, he had never been to a city. He'd never been on an airplane. He'd never seen a movie. He'd never watched TV. So his life was very sheltered and protected. And he said, I'm having this vision that I need to go to this very wild, faraway land known as the United States of America. The elders said, oh, this is a vast and profound land indeed, and a powerful vision. So we encourage you to go take a retreat, bring your drum, sing your songs, dance your dances, and drum your favorite rhythms. Make sure that this vision is for you to follow, because it will change your life irrevocably. You all know what I'm talking about, don't you? So he went on his vision quest, he brought his drum, and he pulled out and he played many rhythms, but he always kept coming back to the one that was his favorite, and it went something like this. Might imagine, his vision did not go away. So he returned back to the village and he shared this with the elders. And so they chose a day that would be the most auspicious day based on the stars for him to leave the village. And on that day, the village was gathered. Everyone was there. And they did all of his favorite songs and dances. And of course, they did the rhythm that went something like this. So off he went to a place he had never been before, which was a city, to jump into an airplane, which he'd only seen off in the faraway sky. He didn't speak a word of English. He just had his bag of clothing, his healing magical djembe drum, and a couple of slips of paper, one which told him where to catch the bus when he landed, and the other to hand to the bus driver once he got there. Now, the day that he landed was a most auspicious and terrible day in United States history, because it was, in fact, the day that the great Martin Luther King had been shot and killed. Now, remember, this is the date that was divined by the elders. Now, he didn't know who Martin Luther King was. He didn't speak any English. He just looked at the piece of paper, got directions to where the bus was, went to the bus, and handed the bus driver the slip of paper. Bus driver's eyes got wide because he saw that the stop that he wanted to go to was in the heart of East St. Louis. Now, those of you that know East St. Louis know that any come day, there's lots of diverse energy. On this particular day, there was rioting. People were destroying stores and storefronts and buildings and starting fires and fighting with each other. It was horrendous. So they wove through the concrete jungle, getting closer and closer to the destination. As they did, the violence increased. And the keeper of the sacred rhythm was confused. The ancestors surely must be mistaken. Why am I here? Is that familiar to anyone? Finally, they went to the deepest part of East St. Louis, and when they got there, the keeper of the sacred rhythm grabbed his bag of clothing and his djembe drum and got off the bus. And as he did, the people outside started rocking the bus, and they were trying to tip it over. And the keeper was confused, and he tried to get back on the bus, but before he could get back on the bus, the driver drove away. So here he was. Imagine yourself. You're in the middle of East St. Louis on the day that the great Martin Luther King was shot and killed. You don't speak a word of English, and all you have is your bag of clothing and your healing magical djembe drum. So what do you suppose he did? He set down his bag of clothing, pulled out his healing magical djembe drum, put it on, closed his eyes, imagined the village and all of his beloveds around him, and he played his favorite rhythm that went something like this. Well, an amazing thing happened. He played like that for quite some time. Eyes closed. and he noticed that the sounds around him had changed. So he got softer, and then he realized something very profound had happened. There was silence around him, and he opened his eyes, and all of the rioting in a 2-block area had stopped. Everyone had gathered around to hear and feel the magical healing quality of the djembe drum. In this moment, he knew what it was that he was called to do. He knew why the ancestors picked this date. It all became clear to him. It was revealed. He was to teach people in the United States to sing, to dance, and drum, to share the culture of inclusion and celebration. And so that's what he did. And he went on and he taught for years, and he started a ballet that toured around the world doing Senegalese rhythms and dances and songs. But there's one more part of the story that's vital to understand. When you take his favorite rhythm, which went something like this, then you break it down and slow it down. Take out all the extra notes. What remains? The heartbeat. And this is the heartbeat that united him with his mother and her, to her mother, to her mother, to her mother, to her mother, all the way back to the beginning of creation. My friends, this is the rhythm that unites us all without exclusion, the heartbeat of the Divine Mother. So I invite you in this moment to consider if there are any remaining inconvenient visions that seem insurmountable, to remember the strength of our ancestors and our guidance, that there's no degree of difficulty in miracles, and that we can follow this rhythm and express our true vision always. Thank you.
Hey, Guyan, it seems like your original sound got turned off again, so you need to re-enable that.
Oh, sorry, the drum was probably cutting out there.
Still sounding great.
Okay.
We actually thought that was on purpose.
Right there. Yep.
Thank you, Gaia.
Thank you, Marcy.
Yeah, and that was a true story.
That's a true story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes it feels good to come back to something that's really familiar. Many of you have heard this song many times. Certainly every time I sing it, it's different. And I hope that who you are is fundamentally the same and wildly, radically different than when you showed up today, both at the same time. I invite you to just take your hands, put them over your heart or anywhere that just feels good to you, and to just feel the power of silence between notes, between words of this next tune. I'm going to assume this is the last one just because we're a little over time. I'm not sure how you would let us know if that's not the case, but we'll act like it is unless someone tells us otherwise. Thank you so much. This is this inner space, which of course is all space, through all dimensions, through all times, on every scale. And in this space that connects everything lies all possibility. And thank you for the unique, particular possibility that is you, your holy, 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 precious, wildly amazing life and all you give. This inner space has the power to set me free. It's the cavern of creation and the truth of you and me. this inner space, an eternity of time. It's the moment of the holy now, and the allness that is mine. This inner space contains all that I need. From deep within the invisible flows the living air I breathe. This inner space is flowing in my bones. It stirs my heart, it stirs my mind, and every prayer I've ever known. So I say, breathe, just breathe. Now breathe. This peace beyond understanding. This inner space is the ocean of your soul. And even when you feel broken, the truth is you are whole. This inner space connects us one to all, and though it will never push you, it will break down every wall. So I say, breathe, just breathe. Now breathe this peace, for this inner space invites us to renew. In all our endless choosing, we become the chosen two. This inner space, it never knows a past. In a quiet place you can hear it, and it might just make you laugh. So I say, breathe, just breathe. Now breathe this peace. Oh, of this inner space. Thank you, everybody.
Beautiful. Thank you, dear ones, so very much.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful to have you all with us.
Thank you.
All right. It is the end of the day, this most amazing day. Thank you all again so much for spending your day with us. And Jeannie Katoka will pray us out.
All right. Turning within and centering down to that space and place that is the home of joy and camaraderie, as we bid farewell to the last rays of this bright sun that was the Anton retreat. Just taking that all in, hearing the last of those musical notes, just breathing into what was today. I recognize and know that that entity that is known by so many names, love, energy, vitality, order, allness, peace, and all the good that I can imagine and more. I know that I am one with that entity, that God, that wonderful all in all, that omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent being. And I absolutely know that what is true for me is true for each and every person. And perhaps especially in this moment, those who are still with us after this beautifully wonderful long day. And right here and right now, I give great high thanks and feel deep, abiding gratitude for all that has been spoken, heard, experienced today during this magnificent retreat. This event has been an absolute soul fest. And I trust that anyone who was in any of the Zoom rooms today left transformed. Having experienced the cutting edge of new thought. Now is the time for this message. Now is the time to claim the power that is us. Now is the time to create and step into that new normal. I have no doubt that each person has been transformed and is alive, awake, and aware of the living God within, to the oneness that we are. I trust that everything that needed to be said was said, that everything that needed to be heard was heard. And I acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of all those who brought this about. Bill Marcioni, John Karn, Luke Shefsky, Mary Beth and Michael Spear, Jerry Troyer, all of the speakers, all of the musicians, all of the prayer chaplains, all of the practitioners. And I trust that all here will continue to resonate and celebrate what they experienced here today as they retreat from this retreat. They have a wonderful night's sleep and wake refreshed tomorrow to take this message farther than it has ever been before. I let this be, and I invite you to join me in anchoring it in the consciousness of the one mind of which we are all a part by saying, and so it is.